Hi students, welcome to our physics class. Our chapter name is light. Today we are going to conclude this chapter. A small topic is left in this. So, in the last few class we discussed about different topics in this chapter. First day we discussed about what is light. And what are the properties of light? That means we studied that light travels in straight line, light reflects, like all the things we discussed about light, some of the properties of light. After that, we discussed about different types of mirror. What is mirror? Mirror is an object which we are using to reflect light. So, within this mirror, we studied about plane mirror. Plane mirror, that mirror that we can see in our home. Simple mirror, plane mirror. And then we discussed about convex mirror and concave mirror. And for this plane mirror, we are drawing it like this. Plane mirror. And for the convex, how we are drawing that? Convex. That means the light is coming from left and we are giving the shade on this region. And the next is concave mirror. That is, our diagram is like this and we are giving the shade on this region. So this is what concave, these are a mirror. We studied about what is virtual image, what is real image, all the things we discussed. What is the real image? The image that we can focus on screen is called real image, and the image which is not possible to focus on screen is called what? Virtual image. And we studied about erect image and also the inverted image. Inverted image means the image is inverted. If our object is this, then the image is like this. That is what inverted image, and we know the erect image is like this. Then we studied about enlarged image, small image, like all the things we discussed, and then we studied about lens. Lens, we studied about what is this lens. We know this lens is a type of transparent material. Maybe it's glass, that means thick glass. I can show you this lens that we studied in the last class and all. And so, what this lens we know, we are not calling a normal thick glass is what? Not lens. We want to know that this lens is having varying thickness. So, we studied about within the lens there are different types, and we studied in detail about convex lens and concave lens. That is the convex. Actually, we are discussing about double convex lens and double concave lens. So, for this lens and mirror, we discussed about the image formation also. So, all the things we discussed in detail. Now, we are going to discuss the last topic, that is what? The sunlight. White or colored. That is our last topic. About the sunlight. We are all familiar with the sunlight. Now the question is this, what is the color of the sunlight? Is it white? Or have any color like blue, red, yellow, green, like any colors are there included in the sunlight? That is the question. So for that we want to check some of the cases. That means the cases that we can see in our daily life. That you all may observe the rainbow. Rainbow, that is some sort of bow you can see on the sky. Is it before rain or after rain? We can see it after rain. After rain. And do we can see this rainbow near the sun? No, we can see this rainbow opposite to the sun. If the sun is here, you can see the rainbow at this direction. That means the opposite to sun. So, within the rainbow, how many colors you can see? Is it the single red or single blue color is just like a bow? No, you can see the different colors are there, and always that is in a particular order. Now the question is this: what are the colors that included in the rainbow? The colors are these. You can see that violet is there, indigo is there, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. These are the colors you can see within the rainbow. So, first color, second color, third color, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So, there are 7 colors are present within our rainbow. Is it possible to see an 8th color within this? No. It is not possible to see another color other than this. You may feel some sort of different colors are there, but they are actually the combination of these colors. So we can say within our rainbow they only have 7 colors, and that is this. And for remembering this order, we can study one code, that is what? Whipgear. Whipgear, that is the violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So this is the order, and this order is important, and that order is because of the wavelength and all. That means the length of the wave. Here you can see these all colors are actually the wave of light, and so actually you can study that in detail in your 10th standard. Now just understand that these colors have its own importance, and this order also have importance. So study this order: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So this is the color you can see inside the rainbow or within the rainbow. So, and where you can see the same colors within the another cases. One we said about the rainbow, and which are the another examples? When we blow one bubble, what bubble? Soap bubble. Soap bubble, when you can see within the soap bubble, the same colors are there present within the soap bubble. And here also the same thing happens. That means the color is produced. These Whipgear colors you can see within the soap bubble. And which is the another example, when we are observing on the road at the time of raining season and all, you can see the same colors are there present at the roadside and all. It's actually from the oil, diesel, petrol and all that came from the vehicles, and it gave the special color on the surface of water within the roadside. So, oil mixed with water. Oil mixed with water, and when the sunlight is hitting on this, you can see the Whipgear colors there. And another one familiar example is the compact disc. That means our CD. When you are seeing, our CD means the disc. And within the CD, what is the color? Actually, we can see the same rainbow colors that you can see on the CD. CD means the compact disc. Compact disc. So within this you can see the same rainbow colors. So here we get 7 colors. Now the question is this: where we get all these colors? Who is producing the 7 colors? The thing is this very simple. These all came from the sunlight. This all are came from the sunlight. And I am saying that all these are coming from sunlight. Now we are going to study this using one activity. And the activity is this. For this, we want one prism. We want one prism, sunlight, and one screen. Screen means a piece of paper, wall or something. So, this is the experimental setup. First, we want to study what is this prism. I will show you the prism. So, within my hand, now you can see a particular object, and this is what? Prism. And for that, you can see here one triangular face. One triangular face. And for the opposite side, here also you can see one triangular face. Two triangular face. Now when you are observing here, what is the shape of this side? The shape is rectangle. So one rectangle is there. Next, another rectangle is there. And also another rectangle is there. So we can say for all the prism is generally this, and for this it is having two triangular faces and three rectangular faces. So this is the structure of prism, and you can see this like this. So this is a transparent material all sides. In some of the prism you can see this triangular faces are shaded in some. Within my hand now it's not shaded, it is transparent all the faces, and the experiment is this is our prism, and when I am giving light on this, what will happen? Something will happen, and I will show you. When the sunlight hits on this, I am not giving light straight. When the light we are giving straight, nothing will happen, the light will pass straight through this. And I am giving here the light within a particular angle. That means I am giving the light bent, obliquely, bend the light. And now you can see here the light will bend. And you can see different colors are produced on our screen. And the order is this. The order is like this. So the violet is at the bottom and the red is at the top. So this is the order for the formation. So the experiment is very simple. We are just taking the prism, giving the light. Here the sunlight. Or either you can use white light. You can use either sunlight or white light, and when we are giving the light to the prism, then it will transmit through the prism, and after that you can see the 7 colors are spread on the screen. And so within the experiment we can see that within the sunlight it contains 7 colors. That is our Vibgyor colors. So we can say within our sunlight it contains 7 colors. And so these all 7 colors combine to form sunlight. So we can say within the sunlight or within the white light it contains 7 colors. So that's about this simple experiment. And actually the problem is this. For doing this activity, we want to give very straight and narrow light beam. Narrow light beam means very small ray of light. But within our setup, it is not possible to give the straight white light simply. When we are giving the white light, it is very spread. And so that's why it is not possible to show you the formation of the prism using this. Formation of the colors. So I will give you another video. You just want to observe that. So this is about our experiment for splitting the sunlight into its 7 colors. And for that we want to need some sort of spectrometer, and for doing this activity very simple. So now just understand that with the help of prism we are splitting the sunlight into 7 colors. So this is all about this activity. Now the question is this. We said that the sunlight is split into 7 colors. Now, if we are joining all these colors, is it possible to form the sunlight? Here we are taking the sunlight and giving through the prism. What happens? They are splitting into 7 colors. We already studied. Now, if we are combining all these, is it possible to get this sunlight or this white light? That we are going to do with a simple activity. I just mentioned that in the last class itself. That is, the question is this: do mixing of 7 colors form white light? That is our question. Do mixing of 7 colors form white light? So, for that we are going to do another activity. For that, we want one disc. That means just take one piece of cardboard, cut it into circular shape and mark the center and split this into 7 pieces. And give the colors violet, indigo, blue, green, orange, yellow, orange and red. So, this is what the picture colors that we are going to give on a disc. So, for that, we needed one piece of cardboard and attach one piece of paper on this and just mark one line. Mark the center and here using the protractor just take about 50° angle here and from here again 50°, 50°, 50°, 50° and by marking 50°, 50°, 50° you will get a picture like this. And now we want to give the colors on this. That means the colors are these. First you want to give one violet. And the next you want to give indigo. Indigo is actually a type of blue itself. So, violet, indigo, then blue. The third one is blue. Next is green. Green is there. And the next is yellow. And the next is orange. And the final one is red. The final one is red. So, you want to give the colors throughout on this session for the red, violet, blue, then indigo, green, yellow, orange, everything you want to give. And after spreading this color, you want to do this. Just take a piece of straw, refill or something. This is a brush and then put this and you want to rotate this. Here itself you can see what color you can see here. When I am rotating this, is it still the same colors that we gave on this you can see? No, you can see what color? You can see here these all colors combined to form white. Actually the experiment is not like this. You want to give the colors all through this disc. I have no time to give colors on all the disc and that's why I am just doing like this. You want to repeat this activity by giving color on all side of this. So when you are rotating this, you will get the color what? White. You will get the color as white. So simply we can say this. You will get the color whitish. It is whitish in color. The reason is this, we can say, we already studied that when the sunlight is passed through a prism, that is splitted into 7 colors. So when we are combining these 7 colors, then we get what? White color. So when we mix the 7 colors together, we get white. I am not talking about the colors that we are using. That means when we are taking some sort of watercolor and mixing these 7 colors together, what you get? You never get the white color. I am not talking about that. I am talking about the light. I am talking about the light. This paint and the color totally different. When you are mixing by just taking the watercolor together, you will get some sort of black or brown, something like that. So you will never get white when you are mixing the watercolor or something by mixing within a beaker. I'm not talking about that. Here we are mixing actually the colors, means the light. So when you are mixing the light, you will get the white color, of course, but it needs the 7 colors. So this is all about this activity, and so we can conclude it like this. When we are mixing the light colors means the colors that included in our light, the 7 colors together, we get white light. So this is all about this activity. And what is the name of this disc? This disc have a proper name. And what is the name of this disc? The name of this disc is nothing but Newton's disc. Newton's disc. Newton's disc. So the thing is this, Newton invented this disc, and so this is called Newton's disc. And also one thing is that we already mentioned about the prism and the activity, that also studied by Newton. So this is all related to Newton, and also just remember the name of this disc, that is Newton's disc. Just remember the colors, 7 colors, and you want to remember within our white light it contains 7 colors, and also we can say when we are combining the 7 colors that will form white color. So this is all about our chapter. So finally our chapter is over. This light is a long chapter, very important chapter. So you want to study it in detail, and for your examination that we are going to conduct this Thursday and all. So for that you only want to study the topics that we discussed till last day. Today topic we are not including in the exam. So you want to study the topics that discussed in the last Monday itself. Oh, till that topic. This topic about the sunlight we are not including within your exam, that we can include in the next last final examination. So you want to study it properly. You want to study the virtual image, then about the real image, how the image is formed within the convex lens, concave lens, within the mirrors, all the things you want to study in detail. And this is all about today's class. And now I am going to give you one activity to do, that is you want to solve by yourself the exercise 1 and 2. This one is fill in the blanks. First exercise is to fill in the blanks, you want to do it, and the second one is true or false, that also you want to do, and I will give to check your answers later. So first you want to do this 1 and 2, and in the next class we can write the question answers, that means the exercises within the chapter. I think almost 17 or 18 questions are there for this, so that next Monday we can discuss. Now you want to just read this textbook and study all these things. It's enough for today. We will meet in the next class with the further topics. Thank you.